So, with the drop of 5.4 and the Danger Room finally being a part of Marvel Future Fight, many of us have been very, very excited, while others have been very frustrating because this game mode has been inaccessible to many players worldwide. However, in addition to the problems that this new game mode has brought in, many of us were actually very shocked to find out that this special training session that we were going to be having with Rachel Summers was just code for Crystal Package. Did not know that. I don't know about you guys, but when I saw that this character was acquirable through the Danger Room, I immediately thought, oh my goodness, this is gonna be lit. A boss fight with Rachel. We beat her, we take her down, we get her bios, we build up the character. Or since this is a PvP game mode, we go up against other players, we make it far enough in the thing, we get our bios. I definitely did not think there was going to be a crystal package here, and this was going to be the special quote unquote training that we were receiving from Rachel, right? So I definitely understand why a lot of you guys are very upset by this. However, I want to share my thoughts with you guys because I don't think this is the worst possible thing ever, right? I'm not happy about it, but I don't think it's the worst possible thing ever because you can still attain the character without spending any crystals. It just will take you a very long time. This thing will make sure that you get the character in minutes. Grinding this game mode will ensure that it takes you months if you do not use any rank up tickets. And frankly, if you plan to use rank up tickets or even a tier 2 ticket on Rachel, you should actually just save the crystals and purchase this thing because ultimately you're saving yourself time and saving yourself crystals. So hear me out. First and foremost, if you're new to this game, you shouldn't be looking at this package, okay? Because Rachel, even though I think she's a great character, she's not going to do nearly as much for you as purchasing a deluxe package. And in my opinion, unless you already have the Magneto Deluxe package, the Psylocke Deluxe package, and the Sue Storm Deluxe package, you should not be looking at this thing. Unless you already own all three of those, you shouldn't be looking at this thing because it's not for you. Those deluxe packages are going to do way more than what one character for one sale can do for you. That's just my opinion, okay? You guys may think differently, but that's fine. And the reason why I said if you plan to use any tickets on her at all, you should pick this up is because even though this thing is being sold to you originally for 4,500 crystals, you get some crystals back. You get 1,250 crystals back. So it drops the cost of this thing down to 3,250. I never understood the purpose of just making it like artificially higher the cost of the thing that is artificially higher than it actually is because it really just discourages people from buying it. So in my opinion, they should just definitely skip the crystal refund part and just keep the base cost lower, right? But back to my point, this thing right here, if you plan to use any tickets on her at all, you should buy it because overall you're gonna spend more, right? If you plan to grind the Danger Room to unlock the character and then drop her 6-star mega rank up ticket on her, just keep in mind that a 6-star mega rank up ticket is 2,600 crystals. And then if you plan to use a tier 2 ticket on her, just the regular tier 2 ticket that we get every month, this thing also holds a crystal value. You guys may think it is worthless, but in my opinion, this thing minimum is worth 300 crystals. Minimum. In my opinion, 500. That's what I would put it at. Okay, some of you guys, if you're new to the game, you don't have that many tier 2s, this thing is probably invaluable to you. But for me, since I have a whole roster full of tier 2 characters and I'm not really in dire need of new tier 2 characters, this thing has lost value to me, but is definitely not worthless. So in my opinion, if this thing is 300 to 500 crystals, even though they sell it in the store for 3,500, which it's not worth it because you you definitely can get a freaking tier 2 character for cheaper than 3,500 crystals in Marvel Future Fight. Maybe not a premium character, but you definitely can get a regular character to tier 2 with cheaper than that. Okay, but if you drop a 6-star mega rank up ticket on Crystal and then you use a tier 2 ticket on her. Keep in mind, you still have to grind, right, to unlock her, and you're going to still need to grind to finish your gears. That's going to cost you time, and you're still going to end up spending 3,000 crystals. So what is the purpose of going through all of that? If you think for a second you are going to spend any tickets on her, speaking to you guys who already have the deluxe packages, that is, right, you should just go ahead and pick up the package, because this is the equivalent of the cost of the package. And at least that way you're getting some gold, you're getting some ISOs and all that other good stuff. My personal opinion, that's how I rationalized it, and that's how I bought this thing. But ultimately, it's completely up to you guys what you're going to do. Now, with that being said, boys, let's take a look at my girl. So this is how I got her at tier 2, right? I still have all the skills at level 1, so I'm going to level that up. And I know a couple of you guys are really, really salty by the fact that they quote unquote nerfed this fourth skill. But keep in mind, what we saw in the beta was always subject to change. Am I happy about it? Hell no. I'm even madder about it simply because they took the time to go back to nerf the skill, right? In quotes. But they didn't take the time to make any of these defense down skills apply in World Boss Ultimate, right? So I'm very salty about it, but I can't come here and rage and scream and say they nerfed the character, because what we saw wasn't in the live build in the first place, right? It was in the beta, and it was always subject to change. So keep that in mind, guys. That's why you're not going to hear me rage and scream about it. I guess I could put this up to 6, since it is an iframe, and I could always use that to get out of some tight spots. This one will leave at 3. This one I'll leave at 3 as well. The others will leave like that. The only thing I did to her was I gave her a couple ignore defense Urus, because all of the new characters that came in, they all needed at least 2 ignore defense Urus, right? So I gave her a power of Angry Hulk since she needed the attack speed, and I think I'm gonna give her a fire damage obelisk, because these 2 skills, right, they do the most amount of damage. This one does decent damage, but I want to test her with a fire damage obelisk. So I actually pre-rolled something for her today. I got pretty lucky. I would think pretty lucky, right? It wasn't anything great. It was like this. So fire damage 160, that's pretty decent. The snare effect immunity is actually pretty good too for a wall boss when you get hit with those blade twisters, right? Still gonna guard break you, but at the very least you won't get snared, so that's pretty good. So this is how she's looking right now, and we're gonna jump into a little bit of content and see what she can do with a regular obelisk. The only thing that I'm worried about is the insane cooldown. Well, they're not like insane, but like the awkward cooldown times on her skills is gonna make it really hard to be consistent with the damage proc, right? Now I'm gonna test her without any strikers, but I will use her with a couple support characters. So we'll do 10 here, and we'll go with Ghost Panther, right? Yeah, Ghost Panther, buff that fire damage, and then we'll go like this. Yeah, let's see what she can do against Thanos. We're not going to use any supports, well, strikers. All right, let's do this. We're going to use that 4. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I completely missed the proc without even seeing, but I guess it was there. Nice. Okay. Okay, baby girl. Baby girl is putting in that work. That work. Work. Okay. Chill, my guy. Okay. Let's actually use Ghost Panther here. Let's see if he can outrun this. Let's see if he can replace Coulson for a day. Can you survive? Damn, my Ghost Panther just achieved God tier. Okay, 4, cancel. 5, where's the proc? Ooh, that was mad late. Okay, so she's melting to 10 right here, even without the defense down. Okay. All right, let's go. 4, cancel. 5. Ooh, oh boy. Yeah, she's melting this. She's melting this thing. Let's see how fast we can get her to push this. Ooh, damn. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're gonna miss the proc anyways, because he was gonna phase. But yeah, let's see how fast we can get the big guy down to. She moves pretty quickly, so that's good. Okay, let's go. 4, cancel. 5. Nice. Okay, let's go 3, then 1, and then... Ooh. Oh, wait. Completely forgot that that wasn't an iframe. So, because they always stand still for me when I use that skill, sometimes I actually like completely like forget that that skill is actually not an iframe and they're just being mind controlled. So that's why. So like 2 minutes to get Thanos down to 5 bars. That's actually pretty good on stage 10 here. All right, so let's actually go try her against this annoying geezer. Let's try 45. Ooh, we got poison in here. You know what? That's fine though. That's fine. Let's see if we can do 45 no strikers. All right. Let's see what we can do with her. All right, let's pop that dome one time. Let's go 4, cancel. 5. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Ooh. That was a bad rotation there. Okay. 4. Ooh, okay. So it looks like you definitely do not want to hold up. Okay, so you know what, we're gonna have to proc on the 4th skill sometimes, but the 5th skill is definitely her most powerful skill. So it kind of sucks that it has a 20-second cooldown, because it means you will never be able to like get it every single time on the proc. Like you're gonna always have a couple rotations that are just off. But when it's on, oh baby, it's on. Also, she moves really quickly. So like, yeah. So the first rotation, you can go 4, cancel 5. But then the next one, you kind of have no choice but to like proc on the 4th skill or wait. Like right here, I'm just going to wait it out. And then let's see. Oh, really? Oh, right, because that's not an iframe. Oh, right. I was wondering why that skill got canceled. Okay, so you kind of always need the like I guess when you're up against this old geezer, you kind of need the 4th skill to make sure that your 5th skill doesn't get canceled, right? Because you mind control this bastard, and then you use your 5th skill, because even though she flies up in the air, it doesn't look like that portion where she's flying is an iframe at all. So right here, we're gonna just wait. We could use the 4th skill to mind control him, but we're gonna wait. Then, oh crap! Then he does that. Hate this guy so much. Okay, 4. Ah, he iframed me and then threw off the entire rotation. I hate this guy so much. She's fun. She's fun. She's powerful. It's just the awkward cooldown time just really makes it so that you want to use rage on her, just because then you don't have to like kite as much or wait around as much. You can use any rotation you want and still get like maximum damage. Kind of. Right. Well, yeah, you could get maximum damage all the time, because you'll always be able to get the 5th skill in the rotation when the rage proc is up. Whereas this thing, you miss the proc on the 4. Ooh, that was nice. Like if you miss the proc and it ends up on the 4, then yeah, that kind of sucks, because the 4 definitely doesn't do as much damage as the 5th. But 45 with a regular damage proc, no strikers. Right, she's doing good. She's doing good. And her cost isn't insanely high. Right? So I know some of you guys can be like, oh, well, the cost, she should be stronger. No, Omega level, she should be stronger. Right? I'm going to say that. Not just the cost. Because the cost isn't like that obscene. It's just the fact that she's an Omega level mutant. So I would have liked her to be a little bit stronger than this, personally. Right? And I think all they would have to do is just lower the cooldown times on the 4 and the 5th, or just the 5th, and she would be way stronger already, because your procs would be a lot better. right? You'd be able to get off multiple fifth skills in a time where you can get off just one right now. If they cut that by like, I don't know, 3 seconds, she would be a lot stronger. Cut the 10 seconds, because it's 10 now with the 20-second timer on the fifth skill. If they cut that 10 seconds to like 7 or even 5 seconds, then yeah, she'll be OP busted as she should be. But anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to give y'all a first look at Rachel. I think she's a solid character, but honestly, I don't think she has the power that I wanted her to have as an Omega level mutant. And it comes down to these cooldown times, like I said, being way too long, and the defense down not applying in World Boss Ultimate. What are you gonna do? We've voiced our opinion multiple times and still nothing. All you can do at this point is speak with your wallet or speak with your crystals. You can grind her the slow way and decide not to spend your crystals on her. And maybe, if not a lot of people buy her in the 60 days, maybe they'll revisit her, maybe they'll buff her. But fingers crossed, who knows, right? Anyways, man, we out here for this one. Thank y'all so much for all the love, all the support. What else you want to see, hit me up in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. You know what it is. I'm out. Peace.